As many of you know, I grew up in Russia, and I was born in 1995, grew up in Russia, and I feel that Russians lived through what the Americans are living through and the Europeans are living through. I think that the Turks have lived through this. I think the Serbs have lived through this playbook of authoritarian takeover. The playbook is relatively straightforward. It involves a combination of using private corporations to support your political aspirations. It includes private corporations or oligarchs, right? Like in Russia, those were outright oligarchs. In the United States, there's some more institutionalized approaches to corruption, right? The point being that you use the money of these individuals to propel yourself into power, and then you use the money of the state to stay in power, and you slowly fold under yourself the media institutions, the judicial branches. Sometimes, you can do this all together, all at once. Sometimes you need to stagger these. You foster social resentments, you distract the news cycle. Basically, like, at first you need these like social tensions. You need a lot of them because that distracts the news cycle from what you're doing. But then you're going to take over the news cycle, right? You're going to take over the media institutions. You're going to put enough control in there so that you don't really necessitate them to happen in the same way. You just, at that point, you just kind of like follow through with the repressive apparatus, right? You use these legal clauses to silence any and all dissent against yourself. And if someone gets out of line, you behead them and make a case out of them. You have to use these tools of terror. And sometimes some people need to get hit with a metal pipe over the head as they're walking home, or get 3 bullets in the back or something. And that's not really gonna stop you. Like that's okay for you. You can disappear them into prisons. That's a favorite. This playbook is it's so old. It's so studied, right? None of this is new. I just think that a lot of the Westerners right now are struggling with just kind of accepting that this is happening. Now, this is going to cause terrible suffering for millions of innocent people, directly and indirectly. But if you're looking for a silver lining, I think the silver lining here is that Europe is about to become far more independent and